Okay, the first product is the Rimmel London Brow Shade Filling Powder. Mine is in the shade Soft Black. This powder is lebih sesuai kepada mereka yang dah tahu macam mana nak make up, sebab it's a bit tricky to use, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy and convenient. It's very pigmented, so how to use it is you open it and then buang sikit lebihan-lebihan tu and then you apply it on your brows. It's a bit messy because dia ada fallout, tapi you can clean with the concealer afterwards, and it's very convenient and very fast if you are on the go person, sebab you apply on your brow and then you can just spread the product with your brow brush. Have to dip it once, and then one dip is enough to do one brow, as I think it comes in 3 shades. This is the darkest shade that I'm wearing, so black. The next item is from Maybelline, the Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. I don't know why no people talked about this in Malaysia, but overseas, US and UK, a lot of people talk about this. Mine is in the shade Deep Brown. This one does have fiber in it, so it gives your brow more volume and it adds on a full hairs, and also makes your brow stand if you are into the bushy brow. This one actually you can use it on its own, tak payah fill with brow powder or brow pencil. You can just use it and to brush your brow upwards to give it more volume. This one does have color in it. I don't know, I think it comes in 2 shades. This one is the darkest, deep brown. Next, I don't have a primer to talk about today because everybody preference and primer is very different. Mine at the moment, I have dry skin and I prefer primer that is more hydrating and also pore filling. Other people prefer primer, matte primer, because they have oily skin. So I'm just gonna talk about the foundation, which is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. This one does have SPF 20 in it, and it says here for all skin type. Mine is in the shade MW2. It does comes in few shades, but not a lot. I hope they expand the shades because this foundation is so good. It gives you that luminous finish after you apply your foundation. I will show you guys in the video, and it is not full coverage, medium light coverage. It does have a scent to it. I'm not sure what scent it is, but it does wear off after a few minutes you apply it, and it's really easy to blend. It sits well on top of whatever primer you wear, I guess, and it gives you a very natural finish. It doesn't look cakey even if you build it up. It doesn't hang onto dry patches. I think I cannot comment on the longevity or how it wears on the skin throughout the day, because usually I wear makeup 1 to 2 hours and then I take it off. Okay, the next item I'll talk about is this L'Oreal Infallible Full Coverage Concealer. Mine is in the shade Vanilla. This one just came into Malaysia's market, and it is very popular in the US and also UK. It's the opposite finish with the Healthy Foundation, because this one is very full coverage. You just need a tiny amount. I suggest you apply it one eye at a time because it does dry quickly. I think it's similar to the Tarte Shape Tape. The coverage wise, very creamy, blends nicely, and sometimes I use this alone without foundation to cover my dark circle and also the imperfections I have. Yep, I really recommend you guys to get this. Moving on, I'll be talking about this Rimmel London Magnified Spice Edition palette. This palette is so freaking pigmented, so you just need a light-handed when you apply on your eyes. In here you have that everyday color eyeshadow, and you can go bold with your eyeshadow look over here. Today I only use few colors, but this one does have one downside is it doesn't have a mirror and it's plastic packaging, so you have to be careful when you toss it in your makeup bag when traveling. And it also comes with this brush, which is very handy. I really love to use this brush to apply eyeshadow underneath the eyes, and also I sometimes use this to apply a highlight on my inner corner, also underneath brow bone. This magnifies eyeshadow comes in few shades as well, and I love them all. You can use this one as a highlighter on the inner corner, and then you can darken your eyeshadow with this shade right here. Use this one as a transition shade. If you have lighter skin tone, you can use this one as a transition shade. There are so many looks you can do with this eyeshadow. Okay, the next item I'll be talking about is the Catrice Liquid Metal Shadow. I have all of the shades that they offer in store, and I'll be showing you guys all the swatches in this video as well. As you can see, I apply it on top of my eyeshadow, and then I blend it with my finger. You can also blend it with your brush. This one is a new addition. It has a glitter sticker in here, so it has more of that glittery finish, but the glitter is not chunky. It is a very small particle. If you are not used to glitter eyeshadow or pressed glitter or loose glitter, I think this you can try to experiment with this type of shadow where you just apply it on your lid and you don't need any glitter glue. This Catrice Liquid Metal Cream Shadow also comes in a cream finish. The next item I'll be talking about is right here, which is from Catrice, the Matte to Cheek Blush Stick. This one is similar to the Nude Stick blush cream. I don't know what's the name. I applied it on the cheeks directly. Actually, I applied powder and then I applied this on top of powder, and it does blend nicely. I use a stippling brush like this. It is not too dense, and to blend the cream product. The way I use it is I apply directly onto the cheeks, or sometimes I take some on the brush and then I buff it on the cheeks. And you can retract it. It is retractable, so you can turn like this and then turn it down again. It comes in 3 shades. I only have 2 shades. Next item I'll be talking about is this one from Essence. You know, Essence and Catrice are the brands that are very affordable. You can find from the drugstore. Hey Cheeks palette. It does comes with blush, bronzer, and highlighter. It's very pretty. I love all the colors in here. This one 2 bronzers. One is the shimmer bronzer, one is the matte bronzer, 2 blushes, and this one is 2 highlighter. One is suitable for light to medium skin tone, and I think this one is suitable for dark skin tone. It is powdery and also very pigmented, so one dab and then you have to tap off the excess before applying. It's very easy to blend. It does come with a mirror, but sometimes you mirror ni macam pening sikit sebab it's very small, but you can still use it if you are traveling. And it is a cardboard box. Okay, the next item I'll be talking about is this one, the Physicians Formula. I think this one is in the shade Disco Glam. This one is super glittery, but it is a bit powdery. I use it to highlight my inner corner. Let me just show you. So beautiful and glittery. You can use it on the eyelids. You can wet your brush and then apply it on the lids, or you can use your finger and then dab it on the lid. Okay, moving on. This one is the Physicians Formula Natural Nude. I'm not sure what's the name because it doesn't say anything on the box. This one super blinding. I'm wearing it right now, and it does comes in few shades. So if you are darker skin tone than me, this one will work on you as well. You can use the bottom row, and if you have lighter skin tone than me, you can use the upper row. And this one feels buttery when you swatch it, and when you apply it on the skin, it is, you can see, it is very blinding and looks natural. I mean, like, it doesn't look powdery. It looks creamy and natural on the skin, as you can see. And the lipstick that I'm wearing today is from the Catrice range. It is Catrice Ultimate Matte range. I am wearing the shade 040. This comes in a few shades, and Nobody talks about this. This one reminds me of the Pat McGrath Matte Trends lipstick. I think, and it's very affordable as well. You can get it from the drugstore. I will show you guys the swatches of the shades that I have at the moment. I think the darkest shade is a bit patchy, the shade I'm wearing right now, but you can't see any cracking on the center of the lips. Ataupun dia macam bersatu dengan the actual lip color, and it is matte but it feels comfortable on the lips. It is one of the better formula that you can find from the drugstore. If you're tired with liquid lipstick, I think I would suggest it bullet lipstick because it is very affordable as well. This lipstick is fully matte. You can't see any sheen on the lip. It does comes in few wearable shades, nude shades and also bold shades. So this Palladio matte blush is very beautiful. It is easy to blend as always. I think powder formula, what are you looking for is easy to blend. Mine is in the shade Toys. This is my favorite shade because it is not peachy, not pinky. It is I think it's more natural shade. On here it looks a bit washed out, but it is actually a darker rose or darker mauve, I think, and it is what I'm wearing right now on top of the cream blush, and it's very pretty and affordable as well. It's not too powdery, but it's very pigmented, so you need to tap off the excess before you apply on your cheeks. And then the last thing I'll be talking about is this one, the Magnum Big Shot Volume Express Mascara. This one gives you volume. I have short lashes, and my lashes are not too thick, but they are very keras and susah untuk letikkan dia. So, and I also don't wear false lashes, and I use this one to make it more volumized. As you can see, I don't know if you can see or not. I prefer clumpy lashes. I know some people don't like that. So yep, that's all for today's video. I hope this video is helpful to you. I hope you see in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Assalamualaikum.